Welcome aboard this Canadian Coast Guard ship. Whether you are a crew member or a guest, it's essential to know a few rules of life on board and the safety procedures. This information will ensure your safety and that of your colleagues, and will contribute to the smooth operation of the vessel. Upon arrival, report first to the ship's office. You will sign the ship's logbook and complete an information form. If you are an employee, you will then meet with your supervisor to discuss your work schedule and duties. To reach the bridge, dial 70. To make a general announcement, dial 60. Each telephone on the ship displays the contact list. Some areas have restricted access: the bridge, the engine room, the helicopter hangar, the galley, the laboratories, and the flight deck during operations. Always ask permission before entering these areas. Life on board is a shared space. In the corridors near the cabins, please be mindful of the noise level. Some people work during the day, others at night. Meals are served at specific times, which may vary from ship to ship. As a general rule, breakfast 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., lunch 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., dinner 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. If you need to eat outside these hours, simply inform the galley. A meal will be set aside for you. In the washrooms, use only the provided toilet paper. Do not throw anything else away. Most waste is incinerated. You will be shown where the incinerator is located, as well as the special bins for batteries, aerosols, and metals. Smoking is strictly prohibited inside the ship, on the flight deck, and in designated non-smoking areas. Finally, alcohol, drugs, and psychoactive substances are strictly forbidden on board. An emergency can arise at any time, and everyone must be fully capable to respond. We invite you to read the familiarization guide for seagoing personnel on board Canadian Coast Guard ships and the drug, alcohol, and psychoactive substances policy. In your cabin, you will find a card indicating your emergency station and abandoned ship station, as well as an evacuation plan with 2 exits. Take the time to familiarize yourself with them. You will also find your life jacket there. In case of emergency, the ship's siren will sound 7 short blasts followed by 1 long blast, and then the bells will ring. At this signal, dress warmly, bring your life jacket, and go immediately to your emergency meeting point. If an order to abandon ship is given, it will be announced verbally by the commanding officer. Emergency meeting points include the bridge, the engine room, portside firefighter, starboard firefighter, starboard main deck, starboard lifeboat, and flight deck. In the event of abandonment, an officer will direct you where to assemble and will take attendance. If you need to put on a life jacket, make sure the straps are undone. Put the life jacket on, wrap the straps around your waist, and fasten them in front. Next, loop the neck straps and secure the Velcro. If you need to put on an immersion suit, remove it from the bag and unroll it on the floor. Be sure to remove your shoes, watch, or any other object that could damage the suit. Before zipping up completely, expel the air from the suit. Finally, gravel will be distributed. It is mandatory to take 1. If lifeboats must be used, follow the officer's instructions. Board calmly, move forward. Sit at the bottom and fasten your seatbelt. Then wait for further instructions. If the lifeboats cannot be deployed, evacuation will be done using life rafts. Officers will show you the procedure and guide you during boarding. Several emergency situations can arise at sea. Here are the most common ones. If you discover a fire, call the bridge from any ship phone by dialing 70 or trigger the alarm manually. There will be a delay of about 2 minutes before the ship's bells ring. The bridge will activate the closing of fire doors and watertight doors. Keep clear of these doors. To operate a watertight door manually, push the lever in the open direction. Hold it down until the door is fully open. Then move to the other side of the door and hold the handle in the open position. Close the door. You may then release the handles. If this doesn't work, pump with the lower handle while holding the upper handle in the open position. To operate fire doors, press the red button on the release mechanism located behind the door. If you must use a fire extinguisher, remember, CO2 extinguishers are for electrical fires or flammable liquids. Dry powder extinguishers are for solid, liquid, or electrical fires. Always test the extinguisher before approaching and aim at the base of the flames. If the fire doesn't go out, leave the area and seal the compartment. If you see someone fall overboard, immediately shout, "Men overboard." Notify the bridge using a phone or manual station, then throw a life buoy. If it has a rope attached, throw it too to make recovery easier. Keep visual contact with the person until the crew takes over. In case of injury, trained rescue crew members can assist. If the vessel is in the Arctic, a health officer will be available. First aid kits are located throughout the ship, in the dispensary, boats, near workshops, in the galley, the main deck labs, and the control room. They are often sealed for inspection. Open them if needed and inform the bridge so missing items can be replaced. Most of the time, wipes and bandages are available nearby. Eye wash stations are also located in the laboratories, engine room, galley, and near the carpenter's workshop. Notify the bridge after use so they can be refilled. For more details about emergency equipment and abandoned ship procedures, speak with an officer. They can show you the fire and rescue plans, as well as the full procedure manual. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Whether you are a regular crew member or a one-day visitor, these instructions are in place to ensure everyone's safety and well-being on board. They allow us to work and live together in a professional, safe, and pleasant environment. If you have any questions or concerns, simply speak to one of the officers on board. They are always there to help. Thank you for your attention, and welcome aboard this Canadian Coast Guard ship.